right, welcome to day 101. 101 for 365 days of code. I have had a very long day today, but it was a good day today. I actually just wanted to come and check in so that I can finally decompress for the day and figure out what I want to do this evening. But yeah, this morning I got up like bright and early so that I could attend this event called execWE. It was a really fun opportunity. I mean, it was fun, but fun is probably not the best way to describe it. But it was a really awesome event that I attended earlier today, which was hosted by the Great Lakes Women's Small Business Council. And execWE was basically a day of training and informational sessions for small women business owners, small business small business. Why do I always mix the words up? But women-owned small businesses. It was a really awesome event this year. Their focus was on AI and just kind of what it means to use AI in your business. Obviously, y'all know for me on this stream, on my as far as I'm concerned, AI is pretty much everything that I do now. Not exclusively, but primarily. But this was more so geared towards, like I said, small businesses, women-owned businesses, and these are a lot of like non-technical folks, but really needing to understand how they can leverage AI in their respective fields and in their respective businesses. So it was really awesome. I got to moderate a panel from some of the corporate sponsors of the event, and those folks were able to just kind of shine some light on how they are using AI in their businesses, and also just give some practical advice as well for those small business owners that were in the crowd. So it was awesome. I still have my badge on because I got home about an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago. So yeah, I don't know why I was sitting here thinking that I was going to be able to. I completely forgot when I said, oh yeah, the Google Cloud Next developer keynote is tomorrow at 1:30. I completely forgot. I didn't forget, but at the moment, it slipped my mind. I think that I wasn't going to be at home at 1:30. So, I haven't even watched the keynote at all. And I'm not going to watch it right now just because realistically, I do not have an hour and a half worth of brain power to really sit through that and take it all in the way I would want to. So, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna spend some time actually going through and watching the full keynote. I looked at it and it's an hour and 21 minutes. And I'm really excited about that technical keynote. So I really want to actually sit down and watch it. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I think tomorrow I'll focus on the keynote and just starting to carry myself into the weekend. There's another event that there's an online conference that I'm going to sit in on tomorrow. So I'll probably just be focused on that for the most of the day, but I am going to definitely stop and watch the developer keynote from Google Cloud Next. So that's pretty much what I'm planning for tomorrow. And then Friday I have a follow-up interview, next stage interview for a position that I've been prepping for. So I'm pretty much going to be working on just kind of getting myself ready for that interview in the background. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am today. There was another event that I was supposed to attend this evening, but I got home at like 3:30. The event started at 4 and it's from 4 to 7. And so I'm not going back out the house. Plus I had this is like one of the first times I've gone. Here, let me snooze this really quick. This is one of the first times I've gone to an event where I didn't take justice. So I had, someone sitting with him all day. So that was another reason why I was like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and forego that event, even though I really wanted to go. And just, I gotta balance myself out. So Yeah, so I wanted to just kind of take some time to make sure I had my stream today, keep pushing forward with our progress. And in the meantime, like I said, I'm going to be focused on, first of all, I'm going to sit down and take a breather and get some rest. But today, I'm pretty much still prepping for my interview, and that's pretty much what I'm focused on. And then tomorrow, the conference that I'm gonna watch tomorrow is, let me see, it is from 10:30 Eastern to, is that 3 or 4? 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We also have a Hacking with the Homies podcast episode tomorrow. Just so many fun things going on. So yeah, I have to kind of balance all of the things out, but it's okay. This is just normal, and it's an era of my life, of my career, where, especially coming out of like pandemic living, just getting back out there and being at live events, networking, getting to know folks, and focusing a little bit more on me as a business owner versus just more so that freelance type of lifestyle. Even though you're still in business for yourself, I think it's different when you are just doing one-off contracts here and there versus really sitting down and understanding, how to develop an entity that is separate from yourself, and what all that entails. So like with the Women's Small Business Council, which is, can you see it? Great Lakes Women's Business Council. So with the Women's Business Council, they do have certifications as well. Like you can be a certified business owner through their programs. So I think that's something to pursue for myself, and just kind of look at what that means for me in this next era of my career, as we would say. So yeah, I hope that everyone is making progress on their goals as well. I hope you all are doing good, and it was a pretty busy Wednesday, busy hump day. So we'll keep powering through. We have like 2 more days until the weekend, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. I want to take some time and just like decompress, but I'm excited. There's a lot of different opportunities that have been coming my way recently. A lot of people have been reaching out to me recently, and it's really rewarding because it goes to show that hard work pays off at the end of the day. So I keep saying, like, I've been in this career for 8 years, like solidly for 8 years now. And I first started just kind of like I first started in tech 10 years ago. When I was 24, I got the opportunity to be an intern at a coding boot camp. At the time, I was a mechanical engineering student. That really, really, really completely and truly changed the trajectory of my career at the time. And now is really like I think an inflection point and a reflection point, just to think about what it is I want to do next, and how I'm continuing to evolve. I definitely am a person who, I think a lot of people are like this, even if you're not intentional about it, but I usually like to have like one very big goal that I'm kind of focused on, and those are really long-term goals. So my last quote-unquote big goal got me through this 10-year span, but now I'm definitely looking forward to see what other opportunities there are, and what's going to be meaningful for me at the end of the day. So this is like I said, when folks reach out to me, or I hear like, oh, hey, like your name came up, this person recommended you and that person recommended you, and we keep like, I've been having a lot of situations recently where people are like, oh yeah, multiple people, recommended you for this specific opportunity, or for this specific, job, for this specific program, to speak at this event, whatever. So that, like I said, that is really rewarding for me, because I'm a hard worker, and I do a lot of things just because of because I believe in it, and because I'm passionate about it. And, I'm not necessarily looking for an acknowledgement or anything like that, but it just goes to show, like I said, you put in a lot of hard work and effort and energy, and then you will see that, that pays off over time. So it's just been fun. I was literally just like going through LinkedIn because a lot of people connected after the event, and someone that had reached out to connect and was saying, hey, a bunch of people in the ecosystem have been like mentioning you, so I thought we would connect. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm not gonna lie, that 100-day buildup was a little bit interesting because I feel like in one regard it was a bit daunting, because I'm like, oh, I want to make sure I make it to my 100-day mark, because I've never gotten 100 days in a row on my challenge before. So now that we made it to 100-day mark, I don't know what's next. Obviously we're going to 365, but it kind of helps to break it up in chunks, so we'll see. I have a lot of ideas and plans for the upcoming months, and for the different content that I want to work on. So that's pretty much what I'm always thinking about. So I'm excited. Today was an opportunity for me to see what are some different types of workshops and different types of education that I can provide for, like I said, for someone who maybe doesn't have a technical background and wants to leverage AI in their business. I've been able to kind of pivot and work more on like AI machine learning driven projects with businesses, but I think there's still a gap in between, because there's one layer of, oh, hey, this person absolutely knows that they want to build some type of tech-based product that definitely will rely on machine learning. And when you take that and compare it to a person who is still like, what is AI? How do I use it in my business? Like, what do I do? There's definitely a big gap in between those. So I'm excited. I always like to fill the gaps whenever I find gaps, especially in technical education, especially in being able to empower and grow folks in different areas in tech. I'm always going to jump on, because I like to help. I like to be helpful in that way. So I'm looking forward to that. I think once I might actually sit down and maybe write out some of my thoughts, some of the main things that was coming to mind throughout the day of ideas that I have. And then, I'm going to take some time to just decompress for the rest of the afternoon. And then I'm going to be back tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to stream tomorrow just yet, because like I said, I do have the event that I'm going to be watching. It's called the SaaS and Color Leadership Conference. So Software as a Service, SaaS and Color Leadership Conference. That's going to be from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll definitely be on the computer during that time. And then we have the Hacking with the Homie show tomorrow. And I need to make sure that that's all squared away and ready to go. So at the very least, we will have a stream. We'll have a podcast stream around midday tomorrow. And then maybe I always decide with the podcast. Sometimes I'm always like, should I do the podcast? Should I do my stream right before the podcast or right after? And it really just depends. So I'm thinking about it. I'll figure it out. But at the very least, y'all know y'all will see me for a podcast tomorrow. Otherwise, like I said, I hope everybody's having a good hump day. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.